And then I'll also put... I feel like there was a way for you to, like, put something on the Discord, like, chat to say that you were live or something. Like,
Mm.
you used to be able to do, like, a mood, but now it's, like, you can only do it for yourself, so I'm just gonna put that on myself, just so... From Meep's World, if she happens to see us in call, I'll probably text her. All the VOD watchers are enjoying this nice conversation. Chat up. Okay. We are still working on the storage system. I'm gonna try and set up some more copper golems in spots. So I'm gonna need some trapdoors and inheritors and redstone. I know I just threw away some stone into the system, but I need stone. I think I remember how to do this off rip. If I don't, I'm just going to my creative world. My hard creative world. Because I'm pretty sure. Do that. Okay. I don't know if this will do effect, but I kind of like the double copper chests here. Okay. Oh wait, no, we wouldn't want the double copper chest here. Why did we figure that out first? Okay. Then we want this. Pretty sure it's like this. But and then yeah. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Whew.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Thank you. Okay. And then I don't think I have enough rails. I might need to get more rails. Let's take a peek around and see what I got. I have 5 rails here, 50 rails here. Okay, should be fine. I need 4 of these. So this is gonna be the fun part, is I'm gonna try and get 4 of these copper golems into an area. I think I need this, and then collect all these, and then I gotta go. That's 4 right there. 4. Probably shouldn't bring all 4 at the same time, but am I smart? How's it going, Merlin? Welcome on in, welcome on in. We're just doing some more storage stuff. Basically, I had this idea, so I want some items to be sorted by copper golems and some items to be sorted by by the hoppers. And so I thought that maybe we could use the areas that we have in like the corners and in the back here as a way to put copper golems there, and then they can like continue into the system. So this is what I got going right now. What I gotta do is bring these guys back here into the warehouse back rooms. Okay. I feel like this is gonna light on fire because there's lava here, but I'm gonna just hope not. Okay. And then it should... I apparently broke a block here, and I don't have any more blocks with me. Excellent. Ah! Okay. And then... put this up here, so they should land up here. Okay. Excellent. Let me go through here, because... okay. Please work the first time. Excellent. So let's see. Can you see this? You can see this? Excellent. Alright. Next up. Come on down. Excellent. Number 2. You can fit, I think, up to 8. The reason I just do 4 is because 1 picks up 16, so 4 picks up a stack of items. If they can be stackable, I'd assume. I don't imagine they're going to pick up, like, 16 chest plates. But, I just think that that's a good number to have. Obviously, it could be a lot faster with 8, but... That's just what I've been working with before. So that's what I got now. Excellent. Okay. So, what should happen is the items should filter into here. It should open into this chest. They should look at these 9 chests here. If the item doesn't fit to the 9 chests, it goes to here as the last chest, which falls down into this one, which will get sorted by another group of 4 that goes into here, and then that chest will feed back into the system going down that direction. How's it going, Kato Twin Moon? That's kind of the idea I got for this. So down here, I can't remember exactly what I was going to do down here, but I think what I'm going to do down here is... I wish I wrote it. I wish I wrote it down specifically. I have a list of items I want sorted by copper golems. Oh, it's going to be saddles. I think it's going to be saddles and dyes. And maybe some other things. Because saddles might not need 9 chests, but maybe they will. Because also a thing that I've been trying to keep in mind for the storage room is if I'm going to spend a lot of time in the storage room, right? Like, just think about, I just try to, like, you know, RP a little bit, role play, if you will, my life. So, I come down here after a long day of doing bullshit, and I'm like, oh, you know, like, ugh, okay. Yeah, I'm out of bread. Probably restock on bread. Okay, where's... Ugh. Okay, I gotta go get food. You know, like, it's like... Or, like, I need a pickaxe. You know, we'd rather have it, like, right up here so we could just go straight down this corner and be like, food, pickaxe. You know, like, something that I need readily available right here, which is why I put wood on that side. So, you know, if I'm like, what... oh, I need dye. Oh, okay. You know, like, I'm never gonna, like, pick up dye every day. So, that's kind of my thought process with it. You're good. How about me? I'm doing pretty good. I think that should be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get the other 4. I don't need this. I don't need these right now. Just to clear out my inventory a little bit. Unchained, awesome. How's it going, Burning Lava? Shmeeps keeps trying to reassure me that this is a very cool project that I've been working on and is very impressive, but I'm really hoping that this is worth it by the time I'm done. If not, it was an experience, I suppose. I also just don't know. I don't want this area to be too big that the hoppers aren't working all the time, so I might even end up having to just stand in that one room. Okay. I never actually set up a area here, so let me... Okay. Let me put you guys here for now, and then I'll figure out... It's gonna be... like here, I think? No, one more. want this going up. So I just know I'm gonna hit this lava vein that I hear, and it's gonna like light all these poor copper goldmen. And put them down into a blaze of glory. Okay. Let's try up here. That should work. Okay. I'm gonna move that over there. Then I'm gonna push. And now we're just pretending like this doesn't work anymore. I think it needs to be like too wide. There it goes. Okay. He landed. All right. Can you see it? There he goes. Okay. Took him a little bit. I was very worried for a second. I was like, no, please. I'm excited for more K-pop Demon Hunters in Fortnite. That does sound very cool. I'm glad that they're getting more stuff just in general. Like, I saw the cool, like, American Girl dolls, I think they were, or, like, I don't know, because I know there's another type of American Girl doll that's not American Girl. It's, like, another brand. I think also Disney has a brand of them, isn't now, kind of. But, I saw one of those, and then you guys were showing those really cool, figures. So I'm just happy they're getting a lot more stuff. Oh, also, if people want/need the link, this is a big thing for me, because I'm a big movie guy, and I love physical media, but Amazon's doing I don't know if it's in every country, so I apologize if it's not in your country, but I know it's in America and Canada. They are doing a thing where they're doing 3 Blu-rays, 4K Blu-rays, for $44. And so you can pick 3 of their Blu-rays that they have a selection of for $44. Like, for an example, I picked 3 Blu-rays. I picked Superman, the new Superman movie. I picked the Batman, Patton Robertson's Batman. Robert Patterson, not Pat Robertson. Robert Patterson, and Constantine. And it was a total of $93 Canadian, and it came to 44. And then I also had a gift card, so it actually ended up being 25. So it was a pretty good deal. But if you guys want that, I'm more than happy to send that link, because there were some pretty good picks. Unfortunately, no Fantastic Four. That was like the one that I feel like I would have picked up as well. But it was a pretty good get overall. Patton Robinson. It's been a long day. Though, to be fair, on Amazon, the Batman is titled Batman, the. So, am I entirely wrong? Yes, but still funny. Okay. And now let's come down and let's bring the saddles down first, because that's going to be a lot of extra stuff. There's a lot of 18-inch doll brands, but American Girl has the Huntrix dolls. Okay. Because I just remember seeing them and being like, oh, this is an American Girl doll. And I looked at the name and it wasn't the same. Because my sister has American Girl dolls. So, and they're pretty decent quality if that's what you're looking for, you know what I'm saying? Alright, there's a couple things to be said here. What the hell? When did these get swapped? Um, maybe saddle and horse armor all go in one section, or like we have chests for this area. Maybe that's what I do. I do have a frick ton of saddles though, and I'm not getting rid of them. You cannot make me. I will hoard saddles until the day I die, even after they've now become craftable. I refuse. Saddles used to be a thing worth their weight in gold, okay? Maybe I'll do 3 double chests for saddles. Maybe that will be my shot. I've heard rumors of Lego K-pop Demon Hunters sets potentially released in this with the second movie. That would be crazy. Though knowing Lego, it's probably gonna be like $16,000. But yeah, I got some big movies today, which I'm pretty happy with. Okay. So saddles are gonna go here. This is what we're probably would make sense to leave some space up here for the chest to be able to be opened. It's a thought. Okay. We're gonna do saddle in here, saddle in here, saddle in here. Alright. I was going to have them sort through that, but there's a chance they put saddles in other chests, so I'm gonna go grab the horse armor. I feel like I shouldn't need more than maybe 2 double chests for horse armor, because I don't really use horse armor ever, and I don't really pick it up because I don't really use them. Though I would love to drip out one of my horses in like netherite horse armor, just so he could flex on his other horse friends. Maybe slip that on Tame and Jungkook. Gold. Yeah, I feel like we don't need to get a bunch of chests for horse armor. We could just use 1 double chest. And then another thing we could potentially do is sorting through like crafting table type blocks, like station blocks. Okay. That goes there. I'm gonna do a lot of back and forth. So we do have bundles, so maybe we put bundles. It does make me happy not thinking about making chests for all of these things. Let's think here. So, name tags. Maybe there's the banners. Boats. Boats. I mean, boats are very rare. Buckets. You know what? Yeah, let's have a chest for buckets. We'll get a water bucket there, milk bucket. Okay, so we have... I need to write this stuff down. So we have 9 chests. Right now, 3 of them have saddles. One of them has... what is it called? Horse armor. One of them buckets. We'll do one. Maybe buckets plus bundles for one, because bundles aren't really gonna take up two. We'll do one is I'll call them station blocks. Station blocks plus banner patterns plus name tags. So that's 6. We have 3 more left that we can use here. We'll just, you know what? What we'll do is we'll put just random blocks in between so that they can sort things out, and we'll sort out this whole chest section in my house. And then once we have everything sorted out, we'll determine which ones need to be changed or need to be added. I hope they're minifigures and not just ones that use on Lego Friends. Oh, absolutely. If it's an IP, they need minifigs, I feel. So that's there. All the buckets. Buckets and bundles. I think these were the ones we didn't have. It'd be buckets and bundles. Workstation blocks, banner patterns, and... I mean, realistically... No, I'm a hoarder and I'm going to keep them, but realistically, I don't need a bunch of banner patterns because you only need them once, but knowing me, I'm going to lose the banner patterns somehow, and I'm going to be like, where's my banner patterns? No. I'm gonna clear out this shulker for some sandy sand. Or clear the sand out of the shulker for a shulky shulker. Okay. And so then we'll go. We want bundles. Workstation blocks and name tags. Goat horns probably don't need to be sorted. Almost certain you just need like one banner pattern for all the banner patterns to go into one thing. I'm also pretty sure, yeah, we have other stations here. A really fun thing about the sorting system is if I put something in the sorting system and then end up wanting to move it later, I just have to move them when I see them. If I open a chest and go, oh, that's not supposed to be there, throw it back into the system and resort it. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. Okay. Bundles. And then... these in here. Okay. Let's give them something to sort just to test it out. This one should be the last one they look in. I do want to make sure, actually, that they can touch this corner one. They should open it no matter what. It might be one they don't check, though. That would be something we'd have to put items in there and see. Because they're checking this one. I think actually what I'll do is switch it to andesite. That's stone. That's also andesite, actually. So we'll put this here for andesite, and we'll do it with this one piece of stone here. Just to see if they will touch this bottom one. Because sometimes I have trouble hitting the one on the bottom corners. Alright. Nice. I mean, might as well just keep it there. Alright, sweet. Okay, definitely want this. Let's get some more buckets. Crafting table in there. I could do one for, like, light sources, maybe? Like, lanterns, soul lanterns, torches, but I might just separate those entirely and give them their own triple chests. We'll see how much, because I have a lot of... I say triple chest, there's 6 chests. But I have a lot of chests for that. Or a lot of chests set up right now that I haven't put anything in yet. Oh, I got it. It's also good to practice sorting these now because, or have them set up sorting now because they'll end up they would end up clogging up the system with all of them, but I do want to check slash test. I do want to test if I went, I mean, if I do this. Yep. So that, yeah, because that went in. So if I put them in there, it is connected, so I won't worry too much about it. Did I put... Yep, table is in there. So if we hear the other group start sorting, that means we've done something wrong. Because they should not be sorting anything. And we have a bunch of different pattern patterns. I think all those pattern patterns are just going to go into here. This is looking promising, I will say. I'm enjoying this. It's, again, not going to be the fastest thing in the world, but it's, like, not... It's not crazy. How I did this all in hardcore, I'm going to be honest. The only reason I feel like I made it this far in hardcore is I started so long ago. Like... It's so different now. I think I might just be an old head, but Minecraft is so much different. Back in the day, like, we are in the catacombs. Like, if you guys are like, why is there just infinite hallways? We're in the catacombs of my strip mine from, like, 5 years ago. Like, we're just in my strip mine from 5 years ago when I started this world. And I don't know about you guys, but I would say that strip mining is so much easier than just getting diamonds in a cave now in Minecraft. It's not like, or maybe not easier, but it's, like, definitely safer. And so I feel like I just had all of the things for when the new stuff came out that made it just easier for me to get those things. You know, like, netherite was never that difficult for me because they released it, I just mined for netherite and I got it, you know? As of, like, versus if I was starting over, I feel like it would take forever. But then also, I've been playing on a modded series that's on not hardcore, but on hard mode, and I feel like I've just been dying, like, really stupidly, and I'm just like, how did I keep a hardcore world for 5 years when I'm dying this idiotically? And I think it's also just because when I played hardcore the first time, I, like, slept through every night. I, like, made sure I was never in a dangerous situation. And in this modded world, because it's not hardcore, I'm not really thinking of it, and also because I don't want to skip through all the days. So it's a little bit of mix of everything. I don't know That's why it's like it's really difficult for me if I ever lost this hardcore world of like what would I do? Would I start over? I've played with the idea of like I would I think I've kind of come to the solution that I'd probably just start over from scratch, but I've played with the idea of like just switching this to a survival world, just like going, you know what, I died in hardcore, GG's, I want to play on this world still. But then I don't know if I would psychologically be able to accept that. Um and then, you know, it would just have to see if I would even put enough time into the new one, because this one's just kind of a perfect storm of like it hit me at the perfect time and it was everything I wanted. But who knows? Maybe in like however long I'll make a new one and start over, but alright. I know the other one I want is dye. Maybe we give 3 double chests, or yeah, 3 double chests for dye as well. And then we can sort the 9 into something separate, like maybe I don't know if I want it to be rails, but I'm just trying to think of like stuff we wouldn't sort regularly. Strip mining is the easiest way to go brain dead. Yeah, like the worst thing with strip mining was just running into lava, but a lot of the times if you were focused on it, you would be able to like see like, oh, lava, put a block in front of myself, stand still for a little bit, eat food, you know? And you strip mining, you could just put on a show and like sit there and watch it, where like a lot of cave mining nowadays is very I don't want to say risky, but risky. Like creepers can fall out. Like when I first started Minecraft, I remember one of the like main bits of advice people were saying was to like not mine in ravines because creepers would just fall on your head. And I think that's very true, but that's like just now every cave in Minecraft is a creeper could fall on your head. Um so it's kind of difficult in that sense, but um it's also at the same time I say this, it's I feel like more accessible to find diamonds, because if you really wanted to, you don't even have to go mining for diamond armor at all. You could just set up a village trade, get a bunch of diamond armor that way, and you're set. So, you know, I think of like it's more fun for me to go mining, but it is I think it's easy. That's why I'm like I don't want to say it's easier. It was easier back then, but it was easier the way I enjoy to play to get it. You can find them in, you can find diamonds in woodland mansions. You can find diamonds in buried treasure chests. You can find diamonds everywhere nowadays. But so we'll see. We'll see what I do or what happens. The hardest thing with Minecraft, I think, for me was just getting everything. Like, whenever I start a new world or try to play on a server, the hardest part is like I already want to do stuff, and so it's like, oh, I have all these ideas for builds or things I want to do, and I just end up getting to a point where I don't do anything because I'm like trying to build a fucking skyscraper with a stone pickaxe. Um, versus like in other like modded stuff, I would just end up like exploring infinitely to like find things, and then a lot of the times usually something would break or I would die and lose all my shit, and then that would be the end of like what I want to do. That's why I'm like, people always say Minecraft's super easy. I think Minecraft's one of the toughest games to play. Not in the sense of like it's like systematically hard or like functionally difficult to play. It's um it's like when I die in Minecraft and lose all my shit, I have like almost no will to continue playing the world. Like if I lose all of my shit, I'm just like fuck, I'm so demoralized. So it's like it's so easy to just quit and then start a new Minecraft world, which is kind of why I liked hardcore when I started, or why I still like hardcore when I started it, was because um if I died, I just would have to start over. I wouldn't have to worry about getting my stuff back. I think ink sacs also fit the criteria of dye, even though they're not technically dye. And cocoa beans, because they're like one step from being dye. Um, I have green. These are the blues, yellow, orange, red, pink, magenta, purple. I'm trying to think of what dye is in the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it's maybe the grays and the black. Yeah. We don't have black dye. We don't have gray dye, and we don't have light gray dye. When was this? 5, 10, 15. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that should be all the dye. And I see that we used up our ink sac. I do want ink sacs to be a part of this. So we'll take the ink sacs, put them there. Okay. That's good for there. Resin's probably going to be its own block. Music discs are probably going to be its own area. What are some other things that I wanted? I said mine carts. So let me mark. We got saddles done. Ooh, saplings as well. Saplings aren't actually something that I would necessarily need a ton of. And copper. Just any copper item. Dye will be the next 3. We'll do... Okay, this is what we'll do. For the neck, because we have 3 right now, so that would finish our 9. And then we'll do mine carts for... But do I want the mine carts next to, like... I think I would want the mine carts next to rails. So, ow. So we'll do saplings. Saplings for 2. Saplings for 2. The only thing I know I would want separated. Well, that are over there. I think this might turn into a thing of I just got to figure out what I don't want sorted. Maybe I don't know if I wanna. Oh, here's a banner we can take. I don't know if I want to do flowers. Maybe. Because well, I do want just general greenery, I guess. Like, we'll do flowers for 2. We'll do leaves For 3, maybe. That's 7. And then 3 for... Because leaves, we don't need their own separate ones for... Maybe seeds? Any sort of seed variant that we have? Maybe seeds and shrooms? Maybe? I don't know. Okay. So we said saplings, flowers, leaves. I can count sea pickles as flowers just because they can be turned into dyes. As ridiculous as that may sound. I don't even know if I have all the flowers, so... This is also another thing that's really good about the filter, is for some reason we go through and we don't have all of the stuff we need. When I start sorting, like mass sorting all the items, the overflow chest will show us what items that haven't been sorted, and we'll be able to go, hey, I want that sorted there. Leaves. Saplings. Saplings. These pitcher pods are seeds. This is a sapling. I'm not going to count cocoa beans as seeds. There's a world where I should. Oh, no, torch flower seeds. Pitcher pods are something else, aren't they? What are pitcher pods used for? No, pitcher pods are also a plant. Torch flowers and pitcher pods are both plants. Okay, they're both seeds. If I die in Minecraft, I die in real life. True.
Damn. That's rough, buddy.
That's rough, buddy. During my, like, small stint of being really into Sword Art Online again, which I still kind of have retained it, but not as manic as I was previously, I was considering, like, what if I recreated the entirety of Aincrad in Minecraft, and then I realized that that was a ridiculous idea, and I should stop dreaming. But I might do a floating castle at some point, some kind of floating castle. Alright. Let's stick with seeds, or dyes first. So we need 10 dye in each of these. No, I said 10 in each, I meant 15. Oh, I just realized that I only have one light gray dye in each. I'll have to maybe care about that later in my life. Actually, it was orange that I was thinking of, that I had one of. Okay, let's get these out. So that should work. Get cocoa beans and white dye. Sorry, guys. I know we're supposed to be organizing things. I'm just dumping them in random order, but that's how it do, Yugi. We'll have to check this banner pattern. So I'm pretty sure I don't have a brick pattern in here. So if they pick up the pattern and they don't put it in there, then that will be a thing. Okay, saplings on these two. Saplings. Saplings there. Then seeds. Maybe mushrooms actually go with flowers. Or not just red mushrooms, but mushrooms go with flowers. So then it would be... Let me make sure I did this correct. We did 2, and then we did 2. And then I did 3 and 3. I did 10. So we need to make... We'll make leaves 2. 2. So we'll go 2, 2, 2 seeds at the bottom. Why? Yeah. So, okay, the banner patterns are actually individual. Because it put the snout banner. So they're going to pass that banner pattern over again. It's good to know. Mine. I already have these set up. And then we have the seeds go in here. All right. Whew. Alicization was such a good pour of SAO. I need to finish it, man. I'm like halfway through. I need to finish
You
it.
can do it.
We're talking about finishing SAO. Because I gotta finish this. I have too much mental illness to stop now. Golly. The hardest part now is just to figure out, like, what I want to sort. Like, I have so many blocks. I think we definitely need to do some, like, maybe Blackstone or something. Because I'm pretty sure that's, like, the only stone I haven't organized. Which I probably should have organized forever ago. Also, I'm not worrying about cracked brick. You cannot pay me enough to worry about cracked brick. I think what I'm going to do, though... Because Blackstone... No, Blackstone has way too much. I was going to put it maybe somewhere... I mean, I could put it somewhere here. But I was going to replace the wood with it, but I don't think that will work. We could put the Blackstone here, maybe. There's a lot of space. I want to build a castle in the sky, and I also want to build the watchtower from specifically Young Justice. Because I know the watchtower in, like, DC is like a orbiting satellite, but in uh, Young Justice, it's kind of like a floating island in space. It's like basically a building inside of an asteroid, and it's really cool looking. And I just feel like there's a lot more fun I can do with it. Oh yeah, we need to be looking at like this stuff here. Because there's a... I think the issue right now for me is I have a ton of stuff. Honestly, no, I don't know. We could just set up all the hoppers to go all the way around. Uh, no, okay. We haven't done nether brick either. Well, let's see what I have for blackstone. Yeah, I'm not worrying about the cracked blackstone. I honestly don't even think I have a ton of blackstone. I think I've lost all of it. Oh, that's still deep slate. I'm pretty sure a lot of my blackstone got turned into slabs during my pixel art stuff. Dude, this makes... Trying to figure out the storage room makes doing pixel art feel like fucking nothing. Like, the pixel art is so much more mind-numbing than this. That's deep slate. I don't know if I care enough about glazed terracotta to want to put that there. Castle in the Sky, like Laputa? I think so. Ugh. Uh, I want to check. I feel like I should just trust my brain, but I want to check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have all the deep slate stuff. Probably why I'm not doing Blackstone is because I don't even know where it is. Okay, let's just leave that. I don't know if mobs can spawn on string, but maybe I need to string these blocks here so they don't spawn. Or once I get lights in the building more consistently, maybe they'll go away. Endstone, snow. I'm not gonna worry about snowballs. Can I do that? No. We'll do snow layers. We'll do snow layers. Anything with endstone. Did I do smooth sandstone? We also haven't done red sandstone, but we did sandstone, but I don't actually remember if I did smooth sandstone stuff. Because I tend to forget about smooth sandstone. Because this also has a stair and a... Yeah, so we'll do 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 stairs, and set of slabs. So it'd be this, 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 this. Come on, pass chain, tell me you did the right thing. Oh, I did, wow. That's impressive. Endstone stuff. And then probably quartz could be a good block. This one only has... this one has 2. If I have any places that just have 2 or 5 over here. Yeah, see, there's 2 spots right here, so might as well make that snow. And snow. There's 3 there, so we'll leave that for something that's 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This to go first, that to go next. Nope. Okay. And just go and place all these item frames. I do want to do ore as well, so maybe we do ore while I'm organizing. Unless I want ore to be... No, I want ore to be all together. Okay. Because I think I'm going to put all the precious metals in one handful of chests and all the ores in a handful of chests.
Peeps is home.
Whoop. Uh, I want this to be sorted by itself as like a or a copper golem thing. A hopper golem. Um, we could sort ice. Quartz is something else. Did I have a list of... bricks as well? We haven't done any of the mossy stuff. Can you make... I haven't made like mossy bricks in forever. Yeah, you can make mossy bricks. Some mossy stone bricks right there. Have any vines? I feel like kelp is probably gonna need to be its own chest as well. I don't think I do have any vines, but I'm pretty sure, unless, unless we moved it, I have vines growing here. I don't know if they're still growing, or if they will continue to grow, but... like that. And then we're gonna go 2 of these, 2 of these, these. I'm pretty sure I put clay in the system. No, I have not. So clay and bricks. Um, anyway, let's do we'll do clay and then bricks, then mud bricks. Those will be the next things I focus on. I know we should have mud in the basement. Have any bricks? I feel like it might be a waste of time and doing that, but I think I'm going to uh do like brick and brick blocks separately. So it'd be like this, and then not what I clicked, but alright. Wait, they're not slabs. Here, this, and then we'll get clay as well. Clay block, and then packed mud. So we might grab a bottle. That I feel like should be enough, and then we'll need to grab some wheat. So we need 2 packed mud at least. We have mud, but we'll get 2 more mud. And I think we can turn the rest of this into packed mud. That's gonna make mud brick. And then mud brick has
I finally got what I've dubbed the Moon Knight suit for Batgirl and Gotham
yeah.
Knights. With some screenshot in chat. See what I'm talking about.
Sounds good to me.
It's basically Moon Knight. I tear through the cloudless night, just like the wind.
Just like
Look out, Freeze. I'm coming for you.
oh my god, that is Moon. That's very Moon Knight.
It's just Moon Knight. It's just Moon Knight with a ponytail. Like
It's so funny.
it's like Lady Pool.
Ooh, Lady Moon.
Lady Moon.
I was just about to think, like, oh, what's, like, the feminine version of a knight? And I was like, a knight, you sexist bastard.
That would be a knight.
Interesting. I do say that is rather interesting. Where is the clay? Okay. Grab clay. I know I gotta, like, work on the trial chamber stuff, but fuck, man, I might need a train break after this and just work on my train. After we're done organizing everything, just work on making some choo-choo trains. The trial chamber stuff will get done within the next 2 years, I promise. Gotta hit him with the 2 years from now. Honestly, if you guys get bored of me, just, like, stop watching me, but set, like, a timer on your phone. Like, you know, like a reminder on your phone for, like, 2 years from now, and then it'll be, like, a time skip arc.
Accurate.
Dun, 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 dun. I need to double check that I'm doing this right, even though it does not really matter. It is, yeah, the way I've been doing it. Cool.
You're welcome, Mr. Police Officer. We're the good guys. That's why I'm wearing all white, so they can see what I bleed.
The worst part about white costumes, the bloodstains. Am I right? Okay, and then I have so many chests. I built so many chests to just be like, do this now. I'm just looking at this. I'm all overwhelmed of what I need to put. I know they'll get filled up so quickly, but I genuinely don't know what to do with them right now. Um... I guess dripstone could be something we organize next. We still have something that needs threes. Ice. Is it ice? Packed ice? Blue ice? Do I even have all of the ice? All of the good ice? More packed ice. More packed ice. All packed. All packed. Honestly, if I have no... I don't know. I would kind of want to... Let's go to... Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll go to the snow area, get some ice. Then we'll go to somewhere in the nether, get some blackstone if we can. Just to get those out of the way, because those are two items I have in my mind. Because I'm pretty sure the area with ice that we have is a snowy area that has blue ice as well. Oh shit! Hey buddy! Wanna... I mean, I can't do anything with you, but what the fuck you doing here, pal? The first Nautilus of my Minecraft world. Hey, buddy. I don't actually know if there is blue ice. There's packed ice. Or maybe, no, that's blue ice right there. Is that not? Yeah. That's honestly crazy. I'm pretty sure you tame them with, like, pufferfish or something. What if I... This is cooked fish, so it actually probably won't work for it. You, like, eat cooked fish, bud? No? Up, up. Okay. Let me go get you, like, salmon. You like sashimi? You like this? No? Yeah. You probably eat something else, like pufferfish or something. Hi, dog. Oh, wait, I think... Don't the piglins give blackstone? So they probably... They probably have blackstone over here. Yes, they do. Excellent. Wunderbar, even.
Sorry, I got stuck.
Let's also go drop off this bottle because it's just going to be taking another spot in my inventory. Something I will say, I've been playing with Voxy mod a ton on these streams, as you guys can tell. But I have not really noticed a performance issue in the game. Like, it's been pretty consistent frame-wise. I tried Distance Horizons because I was playing with Forge, and Voxy's not on Forge. Distant Horizons lags like fucking crazy. Like, it is insane how, like, much of a performance tank that mod is versus Voxy, which is just, like, nothing. Not to say that Distant Horizons is bad, necessarily. I was just shocked, because I was like, oh, you know, this will be just like the other thing. Nope. Blue ice, packed ice, ice. Okay. And then we had some of the blackstone here. Let's organize this. So let's organize regular blackstone, which will require this. I honestly didn't know that there was regular blackstone walls. And then chiseled. Polished brick. And then that should be all of it. 12, 9, right? No, 13. Yep, 9, 4. Okay.
It is a little bit funny as Batgirl to just like watch somebody run away when they see me. They're like, nope.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with Batgirl. Are you kidding me? She runs over people. Nope. Okay. That's pretty good. Um, dripstone. Is there anything with a 2 spot around here? I don't think there is anymore. Would there be? No. So dripstone would just go somewhere separate, which is fine. because we do need to fill out more areas. Then fill up this. And then we're not even like through the worst part of this stuff, which is going to be setting up all the hoppers. Which is going to suck, honestly, but it's not going to be as bad as it could be. Like, I'm complaining. I like minging, as they say. But it's just going to be a lot of busy work. The worst part is going to just be getting a lot of items, which I think I'll just probably bring, like, a bunch of stacks of items to the end and just set up my mob farm. Okay, let's think. What do I need to do? What do we need? There's this here. Did I leave shulker box? Down here? Yes, I did. I do think I need one for kelp, one for sugarcane, and maybe bamboo. Which actually, have I gotten bamboo wood down? I might not have actually done that yet. I don't. I need to do bamboo wood. So that's a good brain thought, me. And then if I'm gonna do dried kelp, I feel like would go into its own. My pen is like breaking now. Dried kelp would go into its own thing, but dry kelp blocks, I feel like could go next to that because we might use that. We're probably not gonna sort dry kelp blocks very often, but I mean, maybe. Who knows? Whatever. This takes way too much brain power. I thought this was gonna just be put circle block in circle hole, but no, it's how can I conceive of a circle block to forge into a hole?
Go into the square hole.
That's right. The square hole. I love that the woman that did that, like, or well, the guy that made the original video that the girl reacted to made like another video later that like, and it became like a thing where she reacted to that one and it was a funny callback. But I think my favorite part about it was people were like, they should date. I'm like, we're just shipping strangers now. Oh my god, they're so cute together. It's like, these are human beings. I was looking at the preview for my stream and I'm like, is my stream like paused? Like, did I crash or something? Check everything. No, it's all working. It's just me staring at the chest, like trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. Like I can see my little brain cells sprinting for their lives. Alright. So we'll do this, this, this. Just pick two random people who did a funny bit once and make them a couple. This makes perfect sense, surely. It just made me laugh because I'm like, this is like, they're real. That's a real boy. Like, it's fucking, like, it's not just some random person. They don't know each other. If it did do that, sure, it'd be cool or whatever. Like, I'm not gonna deny that that wouldn't be a hilarious love story for the making. But, like, I also think people should be able to choose who they love. Just my personal opinion. So I feel like we are like 2 degrees separation towards like the fucking internet just becoming an absolute game show of people's lives. When's that like dystopian book gonna be read where everybody votes on people's lives? Like, who's Cassie gonna marry? Jim! Fuck! Why'd you guys vote Jim? God damn it. I gotta make sure I double check this wood because I have like a sinking suspicion that I put bamboo wood somewhere in the woods already, but at the same time it might not have happened because I don't think I had the wood set up. No, I don't think I did, so that's a good catch. Do sugarcane for one of them as well, just because I feel like I very rarely put sugarcane into the system, but when I do, I would like to have it sorted. And then we'll do kelp and dried kelp blocks. Dried kelp blocks. You know what? I need to just take 2 and leave the rest to let this cook. That would kind of that would kind of kill the self-sustaining bit of this. I could totally make a better one of those, but that was just an idea. Okay, kelp is upstairs. The one benefit of of taking a long time to work on the trial chamber stuff, though, is that I keep running into instances where they add really cool new stuff, like the mace, which I'm never going to use because they made it really hard to get. And the spear, which is awesome and really cool because it made them really accessible to get. To add to my thing as weapons. me do that, and then quartz blocks, I think, was what I was gonna do next. I know I have quartz down here. I feel like nether quartz I'm gonna put with the precious materials list, but okay. I don't think I'm gonna do that, but I was just thinking because I want to put a super smelter above it or in that area, and I was gonna do it a level above the item sorters. But now I'm sitting here like, do I want to make the like super smelter and then whenever I finish smelting it just puts it into the system? I don't think I want to do that. But I was like, maybe that's an option. If I do that, that would be a lot of work. But I think that that's wholly unnecessary. But mainly because I would have to just go and pick it up from the system after I've already went through and smelted it. Sorry, I just had a moment where I had to put my head in my hands and be like, fuck. 1, 2. And then 1, 2. 2. 2. Okay. Smelting smooth quartz. Oh, I did not mean to do that, but that's fine. Okay. I'll leave that to cook. It's the prediction gambling apps. Everybody bets on anything and everything nowadays. Feels kind of like voting on literally everything in life. True. Honestly, a lot of the betting apps are getting super weird. And I feel like it's getting to the point where it's like, it's always been predatory, but now it's like incredibly predatory. Like, just trying to get people to bet on the most random things to just get them into betting. This is 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So maybe I'll leave that for something that has 7 blocks, just because I don't want to have to... It's not the biggest deal in the world. I don't necessarily want to have to split it up. So we'll take this.
Soon.
Oh, this one's already set up. Right. Smooth quartz. Okay. Red sandstone could probably something we sort next. Sandstone. Oh, that's red sand and red sandstone. Probably should have been near the sand, but c'est la vie. I might have to actually go out and get some. I refuse to sort glazed terracotta. I just simply do. All the prismarine blocks at some point as well probably could go. And the nether bricks. So we'll go prismarine, nether bricks. Alright. Let me quickly just, for the sake, red sandstone. This is 9. That's 11. Nether 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 right here. So nether brick can be our 7. Okay. That's just what I wanted to look for. So let's grab all of the nether brick, not the red nether brick. I don't think I have soul soil set up either. There's nether brick fences and nether brick walls? That's so strange. I never realized that. I guess the only thing that makes it not 7 is that there's actual nether bricks, which I should sort, but I'll sort them after. Sort them on the next layer after, I think. Okay. So half slabs, chiseled. Unless I counted it correctly. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, no, I was right actually. 7 with the nether brick. Something a lot of people like, there's a lot of elitists in like the hardcore Minecraft community, which is also why I like to not advertise that I'm playing on hardcore. Like, you know I'm playing on hardcore, I know I'm
Yeah,
playing on
I'm the
hardcore.
elitist.
Huh?
I'm the elitist. That's right. Me and
Exactly.
my 2-day hardcore world.
Exactly.
Get wrecked.
He's a purist. Um, like people get upset when you use a totem of undying in hardcore because they don't think it's like considered real hardcore if it's if you have that. Some people don't consider uh it hardcore if you like sleep through the nights. People are always like, if you sleep through the nights, you know, like you're cheesing like hardcore and not actually going through the tough things, what have you. Like, there's a bunch of people that have all these different preconceived notions of what they believe hardcore Minecraft is. So I tend
You got a totem of undying. I had never even got there before.
I love that. I love that as a like, huh, you made it that far, idiot. um, and so I try my best not to, you know, advertise that I'm playing hardcore because people get like super weird about it. And then if people watch it and aren't weird about it, then they're not weird about it, and they like, we can live our lives. But one thing I will say that's kind of funny is there is, I need to go get my shulker box with my rockets. Fuck, I had a point. Oh my god, my brain just shut off. elitists, Minecraft. Oh, is that working underground has really probably increased my stats of like, because people will be like, oh, your playtime is so low for how many days you have in Minecraft, so therefore you like aren't a real hardcore player because um, you're not, you're sleeping through the nights and not spending as much time as possible doing like all this crap, which like one is ridiculous because this is a literal children's game, but two, it's just funny to think about. But I'm like, I feel like I haven't slept in my Minecraft world right now for like a long time because I've just been working underground and I haven't had to deal with phantoms. Okay, we're gonna fly over here. This, it's crazy to me to think of that this is where my end portal is. Like Voxy mod makes the world feel so small. This is where my end portal is that I always used to go through the Nether to get to. I mean, it's not a bad strategy to do that, but I always thought that this was like 40 million years away. Sorry, I gotta continue being the baddest cat in the sky. Yeah! Get away from me. Back, you heathen. Yeah! 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 I really think people just need to, like, play Minecraft how they want to play it. And that is what I will always stand for and advertise. Because so many people have, like, these different rules of, like, how to play Minecraft. That all of a sudden, like, they're the ones that are correct. Because, like, I love Philza. I haven't watched him in forever, but, like, he was very, like, instrumental. I was gonna say detrimental. Instrumental to, like, my wanting to play hardcore Minecraft and actually getting me back into Minecraft. But I feel like a lot of Philza fans, and like this is an obvious generalization, but a lot of the fans that he has sort of feed into that, like, it's not real hardcore unless you play it exactly like he does. And it's not even like he's toting like he may believe like, I know he doesn't use Totem of Undying very often because he feels it's cheating, but like that's his opinion. It's not saying like, he's not saying like people need to do this. It's like, this is just, I don't like it. It's kind of how I feel with certain things. Like, I do sand and different things, but I'm not gonna like install a mod that lets me dupe every block in the game because I feel like it's cheating. But some people might want to play it that way. I don't know. It's all ones and zeros at the end of the day, chat. Different shit, or same shit, different shapes, you know? Okay, let's see what we can do here for the sandstone. We'll do this, this. I think it was actually these. This. Does cut not turn into stairs? No, it doesn't. That is super cursed and weird. Uh, we'll do that maybe. Yeah. I think also though, I think a lot of the reason why people took like, especially sleeping so seriously in like hardcore and became so elitist about it was because people would be like, I have my 10,000 day hardcore world, you know? And then the people that are playing hardcore like before that have like 100,000 hours in their world are like, how do you have a 10,000 Minecraft world? You just started. Like, what? And it's like, oh, they've just been sleeping and spent like doing as little as possible, like, to just get their numbers up. Which I think is like, I think it's weird that people care so much about their numbers in like a game like this, their statistics and shit. But I don't know. It's all just weird. I think like there's two extremes and both of them are weird. But also at the same time, I like looking at my stats, so I can't really like talk too much shit. But you know. Again, I'm not saying any of this to be like holier than thou or whatever. Draven is though. Just kidding. I don't think she's here to defend herself.
What am I? Sorry, I'm playing Mantis.
I was just talking about shit about people being like holier than thou, and I was like, I'm not here to be like
Oh
holier
yeah,
than
no, I'm
thou.
better than everybody at
But I
hardcore.
was gonna say, yeah,
And nobody can beat my high score of 3.
of -5. It was actually so high it went
I
to the
couldn't even keep a
negatives.
straight face.
Okay. We did red sandstone. We did nether brick. Now we need to do... Oh, wait. I am somewhat of a buffoon, I believe. Because why... I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Up, 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 up. We'll have to reorganize this. I should probably... Probably get the red sandstone... Not red sandstone. Red nether brick first set up, because it's going to be right next to the nether brick. Or across from it. So we'll do that. Like, we're gonna get some revisionist history of, like, people all of a sudden being like, if you use elytra, that's cheating in Minecraft. Like, you know, I can't keep up with everybody's rules. So that's why I just play my game. Because even I, like, changed my shit, too. Like, like, at the beginning, I was like, I'm never gonna use Light Matica, because Light Matica's kind of cheat. And then, guess what I started doing? Using Light Matica. Because it makes my brain feel better. It doesn't take up so much time. Okay, and let's organize this. I don't think it really matters personally. Yeah, I think a lot of people just do that. Like, let's be real. Philza lost his hardcore world, his 5-year hardcore world, and then all of a sudden everybody had a 5-year hardcore world. Like, it was hardcore worlds didn't exist until Philza started. Like, obviously people played Minecraft and did that, but like on YouTube there was no like. All of a sudden that became the golden goose. And just putting hardcore in your title became like instant million views. So, oh, that's what I need. I need to let's get another word. Because I'm pretty sure there's actually red nether brick. Oh, wait, no, there isn't. For some reason, I thought there was like there's the block. I thought there was the brick that you had to make. But no, the combining nether brick with with nether wart just creates the block. Okay. Also, speaking of days being clickbait, we're on day 6,357. If I have 2,000 subscribers on YouTube by the time we hit day 1,000 in Minecraft, I will wear a maid dress. So.
Really?
That's,
You're gonna wear a maid dress, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Get on it, guys. It's definitely not up to me to make better content. The best part is no one's gonna remember that.
All I can think about is Gambit right now.
Exactly. Mon cher? Mon cher? Mon cher?
Sure.
Honestly, fuck man, I'll wear a maid dress when I can monetize my channel. If we can get my fucking thing up, which I think is like 2,500 or something like that subscribers, and then like 1,000 hours watched or something. If I get that up, then I'll wear a maid dress. Okay. Prismarine is the next goal. I don't remember if I ever connected. I actually don't even know where it would be on the map. Or in the world. I don't know if I've been there with Foxy Mod yet. Certainly I have, but I just don't remember. I don't remember if I ever connected one on the roof of the Nether, so I'm just gonna go to the bottom. And see if that's still connected up here. I feel like I might have... we'll see. I don't know why I'm, like, going back and forth. Hello? What you doing?
What are you doing?
What?
I said, what are you doing?
What? We're working on the storage room. I shoved some copper golems into a drawer.
Nice.
I think this is where I need to go to get to my... I have like a small
Merlin!
memory of... No, I never did. Okay, awesome. Did you hear about my maid dress?
I heard it was mentioned.
Alright. That just
What was the
sentence. Just don't. I don't continue.
No.
Talking.
What
What
was the context?
I was saying that if I get to day 10,000 in my Minecraft world and I have 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'll wear a maid dress. Those two things line up. And unfortunately, gotta make y'all work for it.
Chat, make sure you click the subscribe button.
Like and subscribe. And then I also said that I would probably honestly wear a maid dress whenever I just unlock monetization on YouTube.
You know what? Fair enough.
Papa needs a house. I might have to make a chest for, like, raw cod, because this makes so much fish. And then I need to get dark prismarine. I wish they dropped, like, ink sacs, because then you could just easily make dark prismarine.
Mm-hmm. You need that mod that has like barrel of raw cod, barrel of cooked cod.
True.
Like allows you to just stack the stuff that's not normally stackable.
I mean, cod is stackable, but you mean just like stack it
That's
infinitely?
not what I meant. I meant blockable.
Oh, blockable, yeah. That's what you, yeah, I get you, I get you.
Sorry.
That actually would be sick, just
I
for
just woke up from
purposes.
a nap, so.
When you said barrel, I was thinking of, like, the mods that let you put things in barrels and, like, stack them infinitely.
No.
So I was like, oh yeah, sure, and then you're like, things that aren't stackable, and I'm like...
What?
Whoa. Sorry, I didn't have my stick out, but this guy definitely needs to die for just standing there. It's not my fault when they give me the power of the stick.
Eek.
Nope.
Anyway, I just woke up from a nap, and I'm having a chocolate chip cookie.
Welcome to the land of the living.
And go.
I'm risking my life trying to stab things from the sky! Up!
Get 'em! Snow golem!
Snow golem! Snow golem! Giant stick! Snow golem! Okay. Focus. I do. So every once in a while, I do need to.
Have you ever seen him shoot a skeleton
Have
man?
you ever seen a pillager shoot a skeleton man? You have a noggin of infinite possibilities. I don't know.
Chad, if you don't know what we're referencing, check out at Schmeeps and Friends.
Schmeeps and Friends. I don't know. All I know is Snow Golem. Exactly.
Snow golem.
Snow golem.
That's all you know. Oh, I could never sound more, like, on command that exasperated in my life.
It would take a lot.
Yeah. So let's not try, chat. How about that? Let's not try.
Not do that. He's so fucking bald.
Can't see off his fucking chrome dome. Also, I'd like to put a PSA out there. If you are bald, that is okay. Just don't be bald and evil. Pick a struggle.
Yeah, like you can be bald, just don't also be a bald asshole. Like
be freaking
you can't be Lex Luthor.
Exactly.
Right, exactly.
Be Liam Neeson from Taken and save your daughter.
True. I know what we're talking about.
Hobbs and Shaw. The Meg.
Or Megamind. Exactly.
True. See, Megamind fixed it. He became good at the end, and then everybody loved him, even though he was bald. He overcame his baldness.
People told him he was bald and evil, and guess what? He put on a ring that gave him hair and stopped being evil. And everybody likes him.
That's crazy. He put on a ring that gave him hair and he stopped being evil. That's foul. You're ill.
Say I'm wrong. Are you gonna tell me that I'm wrong?
You're ill.
Am I wrong?
You're sick.
You're ill.
I just read the most famous thing from Twitch chat. You're ill.
Merlin says or Shido from Persona.
More like shito. Ha.
Ahaha.
Okay. Prismarine set. Nether bricks set. Woo! Oh wait, we're making a move here.
Let's go.
Maybe lanterns now? Maybe we go... No.
I laughed a single laugh.
I laughed a single laugh. We'll go sea lanterns, because redstone lanterns, I think, will be... Redstone lamps will be with the redstone. Copper bulbs, I think, will also be put with the redstone, but we'll see. Because that also might go in copper junk pile. And then let's do frog lights. I think we already have shroom... We already have shroom, pumpkins, or jack-o'-lanterns, and glowstone set up. So sea lanterns, that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more items to go for it to connect both of these things all the way around. Okay. Actually, I don't know why I counted frog lights as 2 things. Frog lights has like 3 variants. So it's actually probably more like 7 items. I apologize for my buffoonish commentary. Also, can I see where... That's where my my farm is at. That's so funny. I don't know if I had been over there yet with the Voxy mod installed. I still love seeing the old pixel art project. I still need to go up and clean that and like take those blocks. Okay. Enough reminiscing and enjoying my time. Focus. Enough whimsy.
Never enough whimsy.
True. Sea lanterns. Oh yeah, we need prismarine crystals. That also could be its own separate chest as well. So. We'll have these together. We definitely have some frog lights already that I could organize and like actually search through, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go to the farm and grab some. Guy with copper armor target acquired. More copper armor acquired. Yeah. Yeah. I dodged the crap out of that spider. You guys didn't even see that shit. The spider got somehow shot by a skeleton. Give me your gunpowder, bud. Right. Your whimsy is suboptimal, exactly. Ugh. I think that is Again, the wonders of the Voxy mod. We can see the Froglight farm from a billion miles away. Also, guys, ignore that. I still haven't revealed it yet, so you guys don't know it's there. That thing we've passed for over a year. I still haven't revealed it to you guys, so pretend like it's not there.
What's there? I'm legally blind.
I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
I'll be right back. I need to go to the bathroom.
Don't fall in.
Bathroom.
Put that there. Green. Ochre. We have a lot of verdant because it's probably what I've been picking out. Pearlescent. Pearlescent. Ochre. Ochre. Pearlescent. Bop, bop, bop. Yeah. So that's 5. So we actually have 4. If we can think of 4 items that we need to store, that will finish off everything, and then we can start putting the hoppers in and actually start sorting that bulk of items. And then once we start sorting that bulk of items, we can start thinking about other items we need to sort. I actually might start like just taking out a lot of the items we already set up and start sorting them, or putting them through the system and then seeing which ones end at the last chests, so that we can organize the items that don't get filtered. Let's see. Soul. I still need to do soul soil. I'm pretty sure. Because I was stupid and didn't put it next to the soul sand. I could do obsidian and crying obsidian by itself, but I think I'm just going to put that in precious materials. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here that we'd need to worry about that. Let me double check about the soul soil. There's a small chance I did do it, but... And again, the thing that I talked about earlier in the stream is if we like filter everything and it comes back and we have like say like we see a flower that isn't sorted, we just know that that's not sorted with the copper golems properly, and we take it and we put it in there, and then we won't have that problem ever again. Okay, so prismarine crystals, sea lantern. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Apparently there's an achievement for getting have all froglights in your inventory with our powers combined. That legit scared the crap out of me. Okay,
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we need 5 more blocks. Having a long render distance makes it feel like I'm flying so slow. I feel the opposite. I'll be flying and I'll just be like, oh my god, we're like, I'll say like flying to there, right? I feel like it would take forever without this render distance, but knowing that it's there, I feel like I'm going, it's like so much a shorter distance. Maybe it doesn't make me feel like I'm flying faster, it just makes everything feel shorter. Is for me how I feel with it. But I could totally get it making it feel. I need to double check. Soul soil was the thing. I don't even know if I have soul soil. Maybe that was the problem. Who are you? Trelonda. A lot of soul sand. Oh, I have some soul soil. Soul soil, It's not bad if we're, like, running out of ideas for blocks to put away, because that means we've sorted all the blocks we need to sort, but the worst thing is if we... I mean, worst case scenario, we just block off those 5 so that things don't get past it, and we just put an item in every single slot of the filter so it doesn't filter through. Let me double check. If I don't have soul soil put down, then I will just do it anyways. I do have pod souls put down, because that's something I was worried about. Yeah, soul sand, no soul soil, though. A little bit silly of me, but I'll just put soul soil here. That leaves us with 4. This will be the last sort of peek around, and then if I can't really determine what I want to put in this last spot, oh, I pulled my headphones out. I will probably just start placing hoppers and working on the hopper stuff. I should have done all of these dark prismarine blocks. That should be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna start putting on the hoppers, because there's legitimately no blocks that I can think of. I don't know how many blocks I've made, or how many things I've made for the blocks. I know there's like 2,500 some blocks in Minecraft, or items in Minecraft. There's no way we've reached that much, but we might have reached enough of, like, what I've been doing, or what I need to use, so... We're gonna do... Okay, so that's that. It's that, Mrs. That's that.
Oh.
I hear them everywhere. The silverfish, they're coming for me. Honestly, the silverfish just want to help mine all these blocks for me. Really admirable.
I return.
Welcome back.
Welcome
Thank
back.
you.
Whoop. Ah. Whoop. Ha. I also feel like, again, I sort of feel like everything I think about is just an excuse to not work on the trial chambers, even though it's not something that, like, I'm hating on working on. It just keeps getting pushed back. But I should use up a lot of this stone to actually continue making the walls of pneumonia. Because I have so much stone that it's honestly taking up so much space in my system that I might need to make another double chest. 6 double chests of stone. But also, one of my favorite comments recently on YouTube came because of pneumonia, because some person commented on my most recent Wondercraft episode, being like, "Did you build a giant sniffer and name it Pneumonia?" And I'm like, well, kind of, but not really. It's actually the city's name. But it was just like, they're like, I'm sorry. I just need clarification.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Make sure I heard you correctly.
Because in the episode I'm showing off the Voxy mod, I'm like, that's pneumonia over there. That's the giant sniffer. And they're like, I'm sorry.
Hold on.
I don't believe my ears were clean when you said this. Repeatin', pardon, maybe? Repeat a pardon? Repeat your pardon?
Repeatin', please.
Repeatin', please? Repeat a Parker?
Pictures of Spider-Man, please.
Pictures of Spider-Man. Do you think people would hate Spider-Man in his universe as much if he was wearing, like, a blue suit? Because red's just so harsh. What are you guys
Doesn't he wear blue
cows?
in some version?
Yeah. In that version, he's not a menace.
I don't know.
I just think about the Coca-Cola if it was blue, and it shows like a Coca-Cola can that's like a nice like teal kind of blue, and people are like, oh, that's so much more pleasing. Yeah, that's really nice. Are we fucking cows? Like, we're fucking like, what are we talking about? All of a sudden, red is like the aggressive color. Are you? We're human beings. Like, what do you mean? Yes, it's so much calming. So much more calming. Okay, I think we need iron. Yes. We need to go to the iron farm and see if it's still working. We've had pretty good luck with the iron farm recently, where the chunk loader hasn't been breaking. But my luck is bound to run out one of these days. Get off my property. Damn it. I missed.
Don't you know I own this land?
Don't you know that I own the sky?
You know, sometimes I CC somebody in Rivals and it just doesn't actually work on Widow.
I feel it.
It's a little frustrating.
I still think back to during Season 0 with a guy who shall not be named was telling me how to play Penny and was like, dude, when you see Bucky go up into the air for his ult, you aim and you web him. And I'm like, he can't be webbed. I have no power over that.
Draven is playing for the vibes.
I am playing for the vibes.
We do,
in fact,
honestly vibe often. We're consistently vibing.
And I was the only person with a kill, too. For way too long.
You mean you didn't go 0-5 for the vibes? You weren't using
No,
their
I'm
other
1-4
team's
instead.
utilities?
It's cool.
You went 0-4.
Oh God, no Captain America. Oh, I love when my iron farm is working 24/7. So much iron. I'm a pretty, like, hypocritical person when it comes to, like, Minecraft bludgeoning machines, because one of, like, the arguably best new ways to farm EXP is by, like, using allays and then putting them in, like, a machine that, like, constantly hurts them, while they have the infested, I think, or whatever, the one that makes it where you get hit, you have a chance to spawn a silverfish, and then farm off the silverfish from there. And I'm just like, that's cool, and I understand this is probably objectively the best way to get EXP, or one of the best ways to get EXP, but I'm like, I just don't want to hurt allays. Like, allays are just so cute. I don't want to, like, make a perpetual machine that just harms allays. Haha, Iron Farm. Iron Farm kill. Kill
It's just
Iron
all the
Man.
diet. And Jeff. Cool.
Though there is kind of a way that you can do it with witches and, like, snow blocks, because snow ticks them way slower, and then they can heal themselves with the potions, but even then, I'm like, getting the witches in there would be really annoying, and I don't know, I have an Enderman farm. Kingsman making you want to play Magic again? I mean...
Okay, guys, I'm 6 and 6. I'm redeeming myself.
On
6
God.
and 6.
Let's go.
And I'm the ace with a bunch of Moon Knights. So,
Are you
don't
playing...
even have to aim.
Are you playing Free Fight?
I refight.
Nice. Free Fight is a lot of fun. It's just when you get trapped in, like, lobbies with the same people, does it become agonizing? People take it
I've only ever
way
gotten
too
annoyed.
serious.
I've only ever gotten annoyed at one free fight game, and that was when our team wanted to play 1 Angela, 5 Ultrons against 3 Invis, 1 Bucky, and 1 Thing. And 1 something else. Anyway, they weren't useful. And they just spawned. I didn't go for the Ultron because I wanted to play Cloak and Dagger. Because, you know, auto aim. My aim was awful that day. So I wanted to play Cloak and Dagger.
We learned her mouse has drift, by the way, Chad.
Yeah. I need a new mouse.
Which is really funny. Like, genuinely.
I actually should have bought you a mouse.
You really should not have.
I
You
should've.
actually should not have.
That, you know, that's a fumble
Well,
next
that's
year.
what I was forgetting.
Anyway. It's not my fault. Actually, I've had this mouse for a long time, and it's kind of always done that. And I just didn't realize that's drift. Like, that the mouse wasn't supposed to do that. So, and Draven came back to look at my mouse, and she's like, "Sorry, when I move your mouse, why does it go sideways?" And I'm like, I have no idea what she's talking about. She's like, no, like I'm pushing it straight up and it goes like sideways, like catty corner. And I was like, what? And she showed me and I was like, huh, that's weird. I think it's always done that. And she goes, is this why your aim sucks in Rivals?
That's not what I said at all.
No one has ever said your aim. None of those words have ever left your.
I said that's why you struggle so much. Not that your aim is.
Okay, struggle sucks. Leave me alone. Whatever. I wasn't saying that like you were talking shit.
It didn't come out of my mouth.
Whatever.
Whatever. When you show me the truth.
Anyway.
Sorry. That's just too funny. But please continue.
No.
Okay. basically, if you guys need the situation explained, Schmeeps was playing for the vibes, and we were trying to lock in for 40k.
Oh my god.
We wanted to go triple support. I'm back in the tree trenches. Oh, Schmeeps, I have an idea, but I can't talk about it on stream because it's for our secret project that I'm revealing that we have a secret project now.
Okay. Okay.
It's literally nothing. It's literally nothing, but I remember seeing a video of it, and I was like, I'm gonna do that for us.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
I'm down.
I need to get back locked in on, like, drawing again. I have, like, so much shit I need to do, and it's honestly kind of overwhelming, but I just pretend like I don't, and it all
I'm not gonna
goes
lie, they
away.
just kind of gave me MVP for that game.
Is it giving you
I
when you
ended that
deserve it?
game with 13 final hits, 15 and 9.
I mean, your final hit to kill ratio is quite good.
Anyways, half of their team swapped to Jeff and just stopped playing.
My favorite part of Free Fight is when the other team just decides, like, yeah, let's just play whatever we feel like, and then they just lose.
Someone said they're gonna cook the sharks.
Hold up. Tree trenches equals boats. Kind of. The boats and the logs, guys. The boats and the logs. Oh, Meeps and Draven and everybody in chat. Even though I've already talked to everybody in chat about this, and I talked to Draven about this, but I haven't talked to you about this, which is why I personally said your name, because you're the only person who hasn't gotten this new information. I'm pretty stoked about it, which is why this is the 4th time I'm mentioning it today.
Okay.
But Amazon did a thing today. Well, it's, I think, till the 8th of February, where you can buy 3 Blu-ray, 4K Blu-ray discs of movies of their selection for $44. And so I picked up the new Superman movie that came out last year, Robert Pattinson's The Batman, and
Nice.
and Constantine. I did not know they made a movie about John Constantine starring Keanu Reeves and Shia LaBeouf, but that was an option, so
Oh.
I picked that up. Because you were talking about Constantine being a bisexual icon. So
Sure. Yeah.
I was like, is that fucking? I'm like Constantine. I'm like, is that fucking Keanu Reeves? And I was like, oh yeah, I vaguely remember them asking him on like a talk show, like, oh, if you were invited to DC, like, what character would you want to play? And he said he would want to reprise his role as Constantine.
Which is really funny
Fair
because that means
enough.
that they didn't realize that he was technically already in DC.
Right. But I don't know if it was like specifically for like the DCU or whatever, because of that. But yeah, it is funny where it's like, which I'm shocked though. Like when you have someone, I mean, he costs money, of course, but like when you have a actor like Keanu Reeves that is just so good in everything he does, like how do you not go? He wants to play this role. Let's make a movie about it. Like how do you not start that process instantly? Like. Again, I understand that he's probably worth billions at this point and like takes millions to hire, but yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. I'm happy I got to pick up the new Superman movie because I don't think I would have picked up the new Superman movie. One of the options was the Minecraft movie, but I was like, no. I'm not wasting one of my 3 picks on the Minecraft movie. We can find it somewhere else. I'm also disappointed that Superman was on there, but I was disappointed that Fantastic Four wasn't, because I would have 100% picked up the Fantastic Four movie. Absolutely would I.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Also, it was really funny, because me and Draven were trying to figure out, because I was like, I've never heard of this Constantine movie, but apparently it existed. I don't know when it was released, and I check on Amazon. I'm like, it was released 2025. What? I was like, they had a
What?
I was like, what the hell? When would the fuck? And I was like looking at him like, no, this is like young Keanu Reeves. Like this is not modern day Keanu Reeves. It has Shia LaBeouf in it without a beard. Like this is old. And I'm like, why is it saying 2025? This is so confusing. And I looked it up. It's 2005 Amazon, not 2025. You got a couple decades off. Just a couple. La 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 lava, chicken. Steve lava chicken, yes, tasty as hell. Yeah, I was very close to picking up the Minecraft movie. I was also close to picking up the Super Mario Bros. Movie from it, but the Super Mario Bros. Movie was $17 just like by itself, and the other movies I picked up were all like $30 each. So I was like, I'd rather spend this like thing on like a guaranteed $44 on 3 movies. I'd rather spend on more expensive movies, and then I would probably pick up the Super Mario movie like for myself just with that $17. Because it ended up being a total of like $95 for all 3 of the movies. That got dropped down to $44, and then I had a $25 gift card, so it got dropped down to like $25 with tax. So I spent $25 on 3 movies that came out like last year, and one, well, technically Constantine, according to Netflix, according to Amazon, came out last year. So I got 3 movies that came out last year.
That's really funny though. I feel like we would have heard about something.
Absolutely.
If that came out last year. I feel like I wouldn't have been able to get away with like anything I was watching last year and not watching that.
Dude, there's no way that a DC project with Keanu Reeves would have went under the radar. It would have been impossible. Even if it was like fucking Kite Man, the movie, and it was Keanu Reeves playing Kite Man, Condiment
Kite
King,
Man.
like fucking. There's no way people wouldn't be like, Keanu Reeves is fucking Kite Man in the DCU. The DCU resurgence is going crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm so excited for Kite Man because Kite Man has so much hidden lore that nobody knows from the comics. Kite Man was actually Calendar Man's son, but he died in a kite-related accident. You know, it's gonna just be like fucking random shit, and then people would be trying to gaslight me into believing that they always been a Kite Man fan.
Well, you weren't there.
It's like, I see clips of this podcast of the two. It's again two white guys, so every podcast that's ever existed, but two white guys that talk about Marvel, so every like half of the podcasts that exist. But they were one of them was like talking about how he didn't like the Mandarin because he was like talking about that he doesn't like when they deviate from the comics, and it's like, okay, what's an example? It's like the Mandarin, and he starts explaining like why he doesn't like it from Iron Man and stuff like that, and the guy just goes, first of all, you've never read a fucking Mandarin comic in your life. You don't know what the fucking Mandarin is outside of the MCU, so don't even like try to do that. He's like, you're fair, no fair. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. He's like, there's no fucking way that you're sitting here and like trying to convince me that you're a Mandarin fan and you grew up on these comics. No, you're just, you now know what he's like, and he's different from the comics.
That's so funny. That's why I'm so cautious sometimes to even like share any comic book opinions I have, because like I didn't read comic books growing up. I didn't do that. Like my comic book resurgence happened, what, 6 months ago now? Something like that? Right?
Yeah.
So, like, I can't even, I have opinions, sure, but, like, I don't share them, because, I would be talking about something most likely that I don't know enough about, you know?
I think there's levels to it for sure. Like, I think absolutely you can share your opinions, but I think it's when you talk, and people who, like, have no idea what they're talking about do this anyways, so, like, it's not like you're gonna fucking get shit for it. I mean, you might, but, like, it's just talking about it with, like, so much certainty that you believe you're, like, correct. Like, your opinion is fact.
Yeah.
If you're, like, fuck, because, like, the people that were complaining about the Superman movie, they were like, Green Lantern has to make his constructs from his ring. Like, Guy Gardner's just making shit up and flying around. It's like, yeah, no, you've just literally never looked at a Green Lantern comic in your fucking life. Like, you've just literally never, like, you have no idea what you're talking about. Like, just stupid shit. Or, like, I mean, they ended up retroactively doing it, but during Marvel Rivals, when they had the Future Foundation skins, they're like, why is it Johnny here? Like, that's so stupid. Why do they leave Human Torch out? It's like, Human Torch is dead. Human Torch is dead for the Future Foundation. He does come back, but, like, it very much makes sense for him not to be here and Spider-Man take his place, and then they ended up giving it to him anyway, so whatever, fuck me, I guess. But it's just...
You're right, though.
It's just funny, because, like, people will talk with such certainty, and then they'll be like, I want comic-accurate stuff, and then they'll show you comic-accurate stuff, and then be like, this is dumb. It's like, okay. This is dumb. I've never read that comic. Okay? And to be fair, a lot of my comic book stuff comes from very old comics that I don't even really remember, and all of the old TV shows. Like, my comic book knowledge comes from TV shows. The correct way of taking the... Just kidding.
The correct way.
The correct way.
Biblically accurate.
Dude. Ugh. It was the correct... I was justified... My entire, like, livelihood was justified after Season 4 of Young Justice. That's all I'm gonna say. Every decision I ever made as a kid was justified after Season 4 of Young Justice. The showrunners for Young Justice were like, hey, Unchained, we're making this entire season for you and only you and literally no one else. And I said, thank you. Thank you, brother. That's something I wish I could go back in time and just rewatch for the first time every single day of my life. Because that would just be... Ugh.
That specific season is something I go back to. Like, thinking about often.
It makes me desperate for another season. I'm not gonna hold out hope, but... God, if they wanted to release a season...
Print money.
Like, they have frickin'... I need to check something, too, because I honestly... I was, like... Something popped up on, like, a Google search when we were watching Young Justice. Of, like... I'm like, wait, that's a big plot point if that's real. And it ended up not happening. So I'm like, I can't tell if that was from the comics of, like, a Young Justice comic. Because I know there's the Young Justice comics that are not connected to the show at all, and then there are ones that are connected to the show.
Mm-hmm.
That I think show, like, some of the stuff that happened in between seasons. So, I don't know if that was, like, a thing that happened in the comics, but I was like, fuck. But I still can't tell you about it, because we still need to watch Teen Titans.
Oh.
Because that's a huge plot point in Teen Titans. It's, like, one of the coolest things. So.
Okay.
It's one of the coolest things ever, and they just never did anything with it ever again. And it makes me so upset. But also, at the same time, it's like a double-edged sword, because they've never ruined it. Because they've never used it again, so they didn't ruin it. But I want to fucking know everything about this guy, but maybe knowing everything about this guy would fucking ruin it. Ugh.
Fair enough.
And then we need to poke around Justice League Unlimited again sometime.
We do have a very, very long list.
Absolutely. We have a long list that used to just be DC stuff. Now it's everything.
That we both have added to.
What I need to do, honestly, is if you... this might be, like, mean of me, but I'm like, if you have something that you want to add that I have no idea what it is, I'm gonna need you to, like, fill out a form of, like, what genres does this fill? So I could just be like... Maybe just put it in easier.
If you just... No joke, if you just make it, like, a Google form, I could just fill it out, and then you could take the data from that and just plug it in.
It would still be data entry, but yeah, I could plug it in. I'd still have to do some formatting for it, but absolutely I could. Yeah, I should actually do that, because then it would also give me a list of things. I should do that for all of us, because I'll just, or like, just have it there, and then if I need to plug it in, I'll plug it in at, like, whenever I can, and I don't have to worry about, like, forgetting about it, because I feel like there's a couple that I've been like, oh, I need to add that, and then I've forgotten. So, I could see that. And then I'll even mark it off as, like, yeah, there's probably, probably, you know. Don't you know?
You know?
Do you know?
I do know.
Okay, just checking. 'Cause sometimes, like, to be fair...
I know!
Yeah, sometimes
No.
You know, but sometimes, you know?
Okay, if I don't know, it's usually because the only reason is that you don't do a good job explaining, so...
That's not true and incredibly offensive. Sometimes they'll say things, and then we'll go in one ear out the other, and you'll just be like, I have no idea what you're talking about, and I'll be like, okay. Or I'll explain one thing, and then it will be misconstrued as another thing. It's a hard life out here, chat.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. It's not anybody's fault. It's life. Get up here, you absolute dumb Enderman. You stupid man. Get up here,
You're ill.
You're ill. You're ill. Why do you have issues? Don't make me come down there, cause I fucking will, bro. Don't make me come down there. You're really making me come down. I can hit you from here, you buffoon. I have a pointy stick. Where are you at, you mother? Where are you, you motherfucker? Yeah, where are you? I heard you, but you can't. You're either on fire inside or on water outside. You gotta choose one, buddy. I'm leaving damn grass blocks in my fucking reflection mirror.
I think the fire may have killed him.
Hopefully. Come get me, you coward! You absolute freak! You're ill!
You're a freak!
You're a freak! Dude, I'm like, where'd all my shulker boxes go? 50,000 shulker boxes outside of Thunderbolt's tower. When I make John Walker's RV, I should just put all my shulker boxes next to his RV, like moving boxes. I do love that I'm gonna canonically make John Walker's RV because I like clowning on him, even though I actually genuinely like him as a character, but also because I genuinely don't have enough rooms to fit him. Yelena and Bob will already be sharing a room, so on top of that, everything is kind of fucked. I also like to think that in my world, I mean, in my world there is no John Walker. It's only me, and I'm a crazy person. But in my world, I like to imagine that John's like, no, everything's fine at home, and they're like, John, we know that like your wife took the kids. Like, no, it's all cool. Guys, I'm gonna go head home for the night. Okay, John, and just everybody sees him walk into his van.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
man.
they're like, do you think we should talk to him? Like, no, he's fine. He's got a loving family in that van. It's like Red Guardian's the only one who doesn't
Guardian.
get it.
My guy.
Red. Oh, that's actually funny. Red Guardian's the only one that doesn't know what's happening. It's so great to have family at home, and he like wraps his arm around Yelena. No, Dad, he's homeless. No.
He's homeless.
No, no. What? He seems so put together.
Also, don't touch me.
Also, get your hands off me. I do not want to feel a baby seal's butt. Guys, you thought I was gonna stop quoting and making Thunderbolts references in 2026? You were sorely mistaken. I have still so much mental illness about that movie, and I love it so. I will never stop loving that movie. Why do I keep typing chest? Because I'm a buffoon, probably. Oh my god, why do I keep typing chests? It's because I'm looking at the chests for the hopper and being like, chest. Sorry guys, chests are just so distracting for me.
Okay.
keep looking there for the iron, but it's not there.
I don't know how I got on like food Instagram reels, but I'm gonna need it to stop because it's like making me full just looking at it.
It's making you full?
Yeah, because it's like big heaps of like pasta on like a rack of ribs or
Pasta la
like
food.
giant stacks of pancakes
That makes me
or
hungry.
like right. Except that I just ate and it's making me feel more full.
That's fair. I think that's why I like to watch Beard Meats Food when I eat, because it like makes the food feel more filling. Whew. What a week. Heck, it's Wednesday.
God, it just hit me again that today was only Monday. And I just worked for 10 hours.
Ugh. Hopefully you can take a lot of that time off.
No, actually, they're gonna pay me for it.
Oh, I mean, that works too.
Yeah. My, the firm admin at like 6 saw that I was still in the office and she goes, "Why are you here?" And I pointed to the attorney that was sitting in reception doing her bills and I went, "We are getting this client's bills done." And she goes, "Oh, okay. Just make sure you put a note down in your time clock." And I was like, "Yeah, will do."
Hey man, if they're saying to do that, I'm doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. So
exactly.
so that's 2 hours in the old pockeroony.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah. It was either I get paid for it or I make it up, but it was 2 hours. Like I could do it. It would be more difficult than like me doing extra work, you know?
Right.
Cuz like if I'm making up 2 hours that I already like took off, then just coming in early, leaving late and taking short lunches is super easy, right? Cuz I'm covering for myself, you know. But when I'm working 2 extra hours, I need people to cover for me. I need to plan it. Like,
Right.
It's not great. So, specifically for my position, nobody else has to do this, right? Specifically for my position only, you know?
It's because you're so fundamental
so-
to the structure of their entire business. without
I
you, it
am.
would
I am.
crumble.
I have come back to like smoldering ashes of fires that happened while I was gone, and I would, you know, be like, you could have called me, and they went, no, you were on vacation. Anyway, I need you to help me solve this problem. Okay. So does like everybody else apparently. Give me like 10 minutes, let me catch up. You know?
That's fair. I can appreciate
So
that mentality of like, no, I can't call you, you're on vacation, but also like 95% of the time that's ever happened to me, it's like this problem has become 50 times worse because you didn't talk to me at the beginning. You just constantly tried to fix
yeah.
the issue, but you don't know how to fix
Like,
the issue, which made the issue.
like I really, really appreciate that you guys are so like adamant that I take time off and I follow my schedule to a T. Like I love it and I appreciate it. A great sign of a non-toxic workplace. But also, if you'd have just called me and let me answer one question, would have taken 5 minutes, would have cost less time for the firm.
You're
At
actively
all.
giving me more work because you're not telling me what the fuck happened.
Yeah. Yeah. And the problem that happened today was like halfway through the month, the attorney who I was helping lost their secretary. I don't know if she quit or was fired or whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Not my monkey,
Sure.
not my circus. And so they were like, we just need, like halfway through the month, they were like, just so you're aware, we recognize it's the end of the year. We need specifically this client for specifically this attorney for you to help with. Not all of their bills, not all of, you know, just this client and their bills. And I said, okay, can do. Dude.
And then you couldn't do.
And then I couldn't. I mean, I did it. Let's be clear.
Mm-hmm.
I did not clock out until them bitches were submitted. Okay? But fuck, man. Like
You did amazing.
It's been a long time since I've like accidentally worked overtime and worked past 5 p.m., you know? And I forgot that like every minute you work overtime, unless it's like pre-planned, just deals psychological damage, you know? So like the whole time I'm watching the clock tick closer to like 6 and then 7, like I'm just casually losing my mind. Oh, come on.
Sorry.
You're fine. But I was just like actively losing my shit, you know? And then meanwhile, the like attorney that I'm doing these bills for is standing in reception, like watching my every move, which is like cool and all, and she's not being very like judgmental of it. She just wants to make sure that they're right, but she's not like saying anything. She's just watching.
Yeah,
you know?
That sucks. I hate that.
And then I realized, because she goes, sorry, how are you doing that? Because I needed to know can I come around? And I'm like, yeah, come on. And I realized she just wanted to learn what the fuck I was doing, which is fine. I don't mind teaching people our program because, you know, not everyone gets it. But I do. I don't know why I adapted to our program so fast. But
because you're intelligent, probably. It's my guess.
Well, thank you. But anyway, so I taught her what I needed to know, got all the bills done, and like left. It was so crazy because I like walked out to the parking garage, right? Because we have a parking garage attached to our building, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like normally when I leave at like 5, right? When I normally leave, there's like 1 or 2 cars. If we're like really busy, like everyone's there, and I'm one of the first people to leave. I walked out into the parking garage today. First of all, sun gone. It was well past sunset by the time I had left. And I walked out, and there was not a car in sight. I was the last one. Drove me nuts. I walked out, and I ended up taking a picture, and I was just like, out loud, which was stupid, and I immediately got in my car and drove away, but I went, there's nobody here! Like, loud as shit, and then it echoed, and I was like, I gotta go. I shouldn't say that out loud where I live. But yeah. I was just like, I I was in a manic episode by the time I had left work. I was like, I'm not cooking shit. I'm not doing anything. Nobody can ask me to do anything. And I'm going to Whataburger. I'm buying a meal. And then I'm going home. And then I ate my meal and proceeded to pass out. I felt better after it, but man. Staring at numbers and data entry all day fucking sucks.
I rather like it.
You wouldn't like the numbers and data entry that I had to do. You wouldn't. You really wouldn't.
You wouldn't like the numbers I had to see in the war.
I wouldn't like to see numbers.
True. I wouldn't
Exactly.
like to see my eyes revert.
I'm just here for the vibes. I don't like numbers.
I wouldn't like.
I wouldn't like.
Proceeds to get rid of all
Guys,
serotonin and dopamine in my body.
If you guys don't like and subscribe, that's not cool.
Not poggers.
That's no cool.
Sometimes all a girl needs is a 45-minute nap and a chicken strip wrapped in a tortilla.
A 45-ounce burger. Shit like that is when you need to bring emergency snacks.
That's the thing. My office keeps a snack fund. Like they have a budget for snacks, and they keep snacks in the office. But I had snacked myself out. Like I was
You've
done.
snacked yourself silly?
Yeah, kinda actually.
That's crazy.
Like I literally, by the time 4:30 rolled around, I was like, all right, lock the fuck in. I had Cheez-Its and a granola bar. Scarfed the Cheez-Its, had the granola bar, and locked in for the next, 2.5 hours. No, I'm a big proponent of snacks. I fully believe in, keeping snacks at my desk, keeping snacks, in my house. Like, I'm a big
Being
snacker.
a snack.
I mean, that is the opinion of the crowd, I suppose.
That is the opinion of the market.
But yeah, so a big proponent of snacks. Will definitely. There was the other day. Draven took to work one of my normal lunches, which is just one of those cup ramens because they're so cheap, And I know that I have snacks at my work, so if I want to pair it with something, if I'm really hungry, I can pair it with one of the snacks at the office. Right now, recently I have been feeling ill. And so I've just been having the cup ramen with the broth, and that just satisfies me. But Draven texted me in the middle of work and was like, Shmeeps, how do you survive off of one cup ramen? And I went, oh, I snack all day. My workplace has snacks. We snack all day. And she goes, I wish I had snacks. This is not enough.
Well, because it doesn't even have any protein in it. It's literally just carbs. And then so my body was like, you're gonna die. And then I fell asleep at my desk for 20 minutes.
That's valid.
need to log my sleep from last night.
I need to walk in. Chat, when I'm done placing these hoppers, that's going to be the end of stream. Just letting you know. We're about halfway through the stack of hoppers. We almost have this hallway entirely connected to the system. Alright. Yeah, we'll need a handful more. And then I think when we'll do this, then we'll probably have to make more copper golems, but we'll probably put copper golems on this side here. Maybe even like we could probably put a ton here. So this could be like redstone related blocks, tools, maybe food, like, cuz I mean it depends on how well we do it, but we could even fit like 9 here, 9 here, 9 here, like that. There's at least 36 chests we can put here. So I do also like that we're putting these little pit stop chests, because I feel like the chest area kind of looks boring. So far, if it was just the hallway, it would be kind of boring, so having a little bit of different stuff in here is nice, but I think that is a good time to stop. So I will see you guys maybe not on Thursday. I can't remember if I'm doing something on Thursday. I think I am. So we'll see. If not, Friday, Saturday. Saturday should be MPW if I remember correctly. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys when I see you. Bye. Matane. Bye bye.